Good afternoon. Today I'd like to talk about economic stimulus. As many of us have had $600 dropped in our bank account, or will shortly be receiving a check or debit card. And one may ask, what good is $600 in our bank accounts? And today I'm going to answer that by way of one of my favorite jokes about two economists going for a hike in the woods. Before I get into the joke, I would like to make a drink. This is going to be a very basic drink. We're going to make the classic Dark and Stormy. I have here a Collins glass. I don't know if you can see this very well, but it is etched with Stitch from Lilo and Stitch to go with the tie I'm wearing. You don't have to use an etched glass. The normal Collins glass is fine. The rum you use needs to be dark rum. The brand is not very important. I like using Bacardi Black because it's cheap and mixable. If you want to do upscale, Gosling's is a pretty good alternative. But the rum is not terribly important because the star of the show is the ginger beer. And this is where you do not want to mess around with cheap stuff. I recommend Regatta brand craft mixers. They're not paying me to say this. This is a company based out of Long Island, New York. This ginger beer is done in the traditional Bermuda style, involving stone squares, which gives this a nice crisp alkaline taste with some bite, but not too much. And to make this drink, we're just going to take our black rum and we're going to do a 4 count. And add a little extra. I'm going to add a splash of lime juice. Maybe 2 or 3 splashes. And then we're going to add our ginger beer on top. Add a classy black straw. And get down to the joke. So, two economists are going for a hike in the woods. They start off early in the morning, planning on reaching their campsite by mid-afternoon to late afternoon. And as they are hiking down the trail, they come across a pile of bear shit, as in the shit that comes out of a bear. As in the shit that if you have a bear and a rabbit taking a shit in the woods, the bear will turn to the rabbit and ask, "You ever have a problem with shit sticking to your fur?" And the rabbit will say no, and the bear will wipe his ass with him. That sort of bear shit. And one economist, called economist number 1, turns to the other and says, "I'll give you $100 to eat that bear shit." And economist number 2 says, "Hey, sure, $100 is $100. I'll eat your fucking bear shit." So he eats the bear shit, he wipes the shit off his mouth, a leaf he found on the ground, and the two of them continue on their journey. They break for lunch in a clearing and each have sandwiches. And sandwiches are great to get the taste of bear shit out of their mouth. They have 1 beer each because they're still hiking. Enjoy their beers, pack up lunch, and continue on their journey. About 9 minutes later, as they are getting close to their campsite, they come across another pile of bear shit. And the second economist now turns to the first and says, "I'll give you $100 to eat that bear shit." And the first goes, "Yeah, sure, what the fuck, why not?" So he eats the second pile of bear shit. Now both of them have eaten bear shit. They continue on to their campsite, make camp, get a fire started, crack open another couple beers. And then the first economist turns to the second economist and asks a very important question. System. Did we both exchange $100 and eat bear shit such that as it stands now, we are back where we started financially, but we've both eaten bear shit. The second economist says, yes, that is the case. However, we've increased the GDP by $200. And that, my friends, is how economic stimulus works. Cheers.